make sure everything's looking good. There we are. We're up. So I'm continuing playing with the Sorceress today a little bit. Trying to do something a little bit different. My instinct yesterday was to go right into lightning damage. And I mean, that makes sense because really that's what I've always done when I play Sorceress or basically any character is lightning damage. But I'm thinking, I was playing my Ranger and I was playing with Frost, and Frost was just making everything at the lower levels really easy. So I was thinking, what could make my life easy with this? And there are a bunch of Frost spells. So I'm mixing in Frost Bomb and Ice Darts. Don't know if this is really going to work, but why not give it a shot? See. Got to get out of that baby blood, that's for sure. And the other thing I'm thinking is, as you see, I'm pretty squishy. My energy shield isn't very high right now. And so I got to start putting some points into defense. I hate the blood here. But that Frost Bomb seems to be working pretty well. I wonder if I could put over Abundance on that. Well, it doesn't really matter, right? Not for that. That's an instant cast spell, basically. And so before I get to the count, I'm trying to figure out how good this actually works. And figure out some sort of rotation to get the most out of it. Shit, it feels like I can almost just use Frost Bomb. That's insane, just Frost Bomb, Frost Bomb. Yeah, it almost feels like Frost Bomb is, at this level, the winner of this. And the Orb of Storms. Yesterday I was a little surprised with how well it was working.
Yes, another one. He's under there.
So
there he is. Just a man.
Let's see. Yeah, so he's following me. What are you following me for? I'm kind of breaking a little bit of a sweat. Alright, so let's see how it does against the candle guy.
First ones,
What
hear
foul
our
energy gives
laments.
life to you?
Sanity recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows hover above us, in the corners, watching and waiting.
You will burn.
What sickness has come among us that so unsettles our minds?
Wow, that's hitting pretty good.
Poised to strike.
Watch his life just with frost darts.
Go now, defiler of flame.
That was pretty fast single target on a boss. That was not bad. No. Will it work that way on someone like the Count? I don't know. But against the boss, that was pretty good. Oh, this will be a good test. Huh. I guess so. Oh, I'm already. Yeah, I'm already charged. Alchemy. And I'm thinking also I want to try to find. Right now my staff has. Hey, it's a virus. Yep. How you doing today? Yeah, I'm thinking. I definitely want to find a wand because my staff has +2 to spells, so I'm kind of stuck with it right now. And it's, at this level, it's a decent staff. Like +2 to all spells is. I can't complain about that. I wish the 60% increased spell damage was a additional damage to spells, but I'm thinking I'd like to find a wand with plus to spells and then a good focus to back that up. I'm trying something new today. I'm trying to add frost. I'm taking my idea, and it's probably a dumb idea, but I don't know. Is if I'm doing Spell Slinger, I'm probably not going to be going full lightning damage. Maybe, and I'm squishy right now, so maybe if I add frost to kind of slow everything down. I need, honestly, for doing something this different, I probably should research a little bit on it. Yeah, I'm just getting started today, so I'm still a little bit out of it. A little tired. Slept in this morning, though. It was a rare occasion. Getting a lot more time to play this week because this week's my kid's graduation, so I'll get a couple of hours in the mornings. Yeah, I'm surprised with how hard that frost dart is hitting. That frost dart's amazing. I looked at my Discord and everyone that sent me a message. I give me your Discord again, because everyone that sent me a message on Discord, I added them. Yeah, you're not in my friends list. Man, yeah, I'm having a hard time thinking. And why can't I find you? Yeah, I can't find you for some reason. All right, man. I'll try to find you later. Yeah, I went through everyone that sent me a request. I added them yesterday after I got done streaming. Okay, so Frost. Still trying to figure out what rotation I want to use on this to get the most out of it. Well, I'm thinking, let me set this up. So I'm thinking orb, frostbone.
Wild beast.
Another level 1. I'm going to start leaving those behind, to be honest. Let's juice this. Is it worth it? Yeah, might as well. Can't take it with me. Who's over there shooting at me? Ah, wrong button. I just changed all my buttons. Okay. Alright. Okay, any of this stuff. Evasion energy. Armor. You can look at those. Of course. Oh, any of them that drop the blood, like the baby blood in here, man, especially when you're laying down a bunch of like damage that covers the floor and you can't see where you're standing in the blood, irritates me so bad. Oh, and any elite that has that drain mana thing going around it that seems to fill half the damn room. So if they get close to you, your mana disappears almost immediately. Hate that. Hate that so much. What about you? Which ones are your pet peeves? So I do think I was going to come over here for added damage right away, but I'm feeling squishy, so I'm looking at this big 30% increase maximum energy shield. So mana regen or cast speed. I'll go cast speed and then get that huge increase of the enemy shield. Have fun. I would search out the treasure room, but they're worthless now. There's hardly anything in them. Yeah, let's... That'd make more sense in my head. Yeah, that's better. Trying to make this make sense to my head. We're already at the count. How is that even possible? Let's see how this works against the count, I guess. I was actually thinking I was going to level again before I got to him. We're about to see.
I know what this is, and it is not good.
It's not good. Now, what is my DPS right now? So, Ice Nova, I'm sitting only at 180, 140 for Orb of Storms, and 104 for Darks. Okay. Sorry about all the throat clearing.
No noose this time.
I think not, Mad Wolf.
Easy prey.
Well, got frozen right away.
Oriana, open the cage. Release the beast. Give me what you promised. Manipulative whore. How dare you look at me? After all I've given you.
Alright, so phase 2. Didn't even get to call his wolves, so I think this is working pretty well. Not bad.
Allow me to clear your mind.
That's a clip. That's really good. I did not expect it to go that well.
The madness. It consumed my being. Oriana used it against me. Where has she taken the
I think those just work really well together for a boss.
From the desert. Yes. Find her.
Now I need to solve the issue with being very squishy.
But first, please stop the madness.
And we're off to Act 2.
As you wish. We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our
I must
preparations.
travel light.
I want to look at those. I want to look at a lot of things. Yeah, I want to look at all those Sombred gloves. Yeah, I don't care about that quality on that.
I must travel light.
Yeah, let's travel light and go back to Clearfell.
Count, we can find it. If you find a pint.
You've done the dark good luck. Bye.
And before we go, we're gonna play with these
Whatever. Move swiftly.
these somber gloves. See if we can get a little bit of an upgrade. So let's get rid of the trash. Take it apart. Power siphon. We're going to play with that too. So I've been trying to finally play with essences. And I know it's kind of a noob thing to not have done so far. That's okay. So lightning damage to attacks, energy shield 15, energy shield 17. And I've, for some reason, never really played with the essences. I think it's because I get so busy trying to race through the first couple of acts. So, magic item to rare, magic to rare. So, it only works on the magic items. So, I can try it on these two for now until I upgrade the other one. Armor, evasion rating, energy shield, life, fire resistance, cold resistance, lightning resistance, and chaos. Okay. Add a little fire. What am I doing? 12 to fire. 13 to fire. Okay. 1 to 22 lightning damage to attacks. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So and yeah, I'm so low right now. Energy shield. And I could probably leave them right there. Energy shield 38, and I just want to put those on. Okay. So now we'll play with this. So then I'll come back to my essences. And if you see me doing something wrong, tell me, because I probably am. No, I should be looking for wand, right? Wand. Critical hit chance. Spell damage. I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep doing that. Ooh. Increased chaos damage. I don't do chaos damage. Dang it. Critical hit chance, spell damage. See, the problem is if it doesn't have the, oh, it's already, no. Why can't I use that there? Magic to rare. Oh, it already has a mod. Yeah, okay. I just don't think that's going to do what I want it to do. And the chance of me getting...
Yes?
And I doubt if she has any plus. No. So just like right now, since this staff has the big, so again, my darts 104, 70. Yeah. Just gonna have to figure that out, I guess. Now and again, they're not socketed. If I socketed them, I just don't want to waste too much time. But, alright. Take that apart.
What have we got?
Sorry.
I want to figure this out before the X-Pack comes out. And I've never really played very much with
Betrayal.
building my own gear. I just buy it from the player's market. But I'm worried that when the expansion comes out and everything stays as expensive as it has been now, player's market's kind of dead for me. It's just everything there costs way too much. And I mean, even for low-level gear like this, it's just crazy expensive. Alright, I gotta remember the rotation I have set up. And kill everybody. That's our goal today. Kill everybody. We'll take a Regal. So yeah, I'm liking the additional frost so far. I think later on maybe picking up. Wonder if, like, of course, high level doing like cast on crit with like that big comet ball. Having fancy visions in my head. Hey, how's it going today? Yeah, I'm feeling good by adding frost to this. I was really shocked with how fast it killed Geonor. I mean, killing him before he even got his wolves out once, I did not expect that. So that was a really good. It seems like so far it has good single target boss damage. I mean, I've only wiped him out with before he got to the boss, or before he called his wolves, a couple of times before, and it was with like OP grenades with mercenary. So yeah, that was surprising. Man, I gotta get my positioning right here. It did not feel good. Still waking up.
By Shadowcard!
But yeah, this seems fun. Even at this low level, I can kind of see some screen clearing that it might be good at. Yeah, would you die? Thank you. Definitely going to be looking at wands and looking at focuses. Trying to find a wand with like at least a +2 to spells. That's all I need. +2 to spells. That isn't asking too much. Honestly, I tell everyone the same thing. I think Mercenary is the most overpowered. I know a lot of people don't like playing Mercenary, but Mercenary is that one class that starting at its basic spells, it's level 1 spells. You'll carry them all the way through in-game, mow down bosses in 20 to 30 seconds. And I mean every boss, I don't care if it's the in-game boss or the beginning boss. And never die. Unless you just mess it up yourself. Yeah, they're so awesome. They're usually the class I like starting out a league with because I know I can get to the in-game right away and just farm. But a lot of people, I think it's the play style. You know, when you first start the Mercenary and you have that big delay in your grenades, I think that throws a lot of people off. They don't realize that those things are just popping off continuously at higher levels. But yeah, it's my favorite class to play just because I know I'm going to blow through everything. Now, if you're using grenades on Mercenary, the one downfall is you really won't see the mechanics of the boss fights because you kill them too fast. They're just locked up and then they die. I think I got a video posted where I killed Geonor in Act 1 with the basic grenades in like 20 seconds. And you know what I told everybody in that video is, this isn't me doing something special. This isn't because I'm a good player. This is absolutely what everyone can do with Mercenary. Yeah, the Merc is off the charts. But I'm trying to figure out what do I want to do in this league. You know, trying to come up. Here's my idea, is I really want to play Ranger just to experience what everyone else wants to experience, right? Taming the bosses. But everyone, and then not Ranger, Huntress. So I was thinking Huntress, just to tame the bosses, and then I was thinking Ranger, because Ranger Lightning Arrow is just off the charts awesome. But everyone is going to be buying all that gear because basically those two classes share the same gear. And the gear is going to be expensive on the players. So I'm trying, and so my idea was, what class is no one going to play? So I looked up what's the least placed class, what's the least played class in the game, and it's Chronomancer. No one plays Chronomancer. I think it's like estimated 2% play Chronomancer. So I'm going to level this character as Chronomancer, which I've never played before either. Oh, I might want to hit the right spells. And see if I can come up with a build that's halfway decent for Chronomancer. So that's what I did. I'm thinking I might play something like Chronomancer because no one else will be playing it.
I leave you to the sands, foul raider.
And maybe I can get some cheaper gear on the player's market, on the trade market. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Alright, we survived it. Yay. Dang, that was close. Yeah. I just rushed right in there and I almost paid. But, so that's why I'm doing this character this week. Just to, again, we have nothing else to do before the X-Pack comes out. The game is dead right now until the X-Pack comes out next week.
You wait.
So, why not try different classes you haven't played before?
It's been too long.
The beast, I assume, moves with
Okay. Identify my items for me. Now, those I kind of busted. Nope. Increased lightning damage. Okay. 27% increase crit. That's not bad. 9% increase cast speed. Not what I want. Plus, see, plus 1 level to all spells. That's awesome. I'll keep that. Everything else is kind of trash. I wish I was a +2.
Speak up.
And I wish I'd had a plus to it. And added spell damage. Yeah, just trash.
Speak up.
It's like so close, but just not there. 110 mana, 8 of 75. Yes, thank you.
Do not
I'll
want
take that for free.
Hello.
Okay, so let's see what they got for me. Okay, cold, power siphon, anything with plus the spells right away. Cold spells, that's nice. But this one is plus the spells. Yeah. Ooh, wait. 16% of damage is extra cold damage. Extra is big. And plus the spells. I wish this was plus to all spells. Ah, if that was plus the spells. Man, I wish that was plus the spells. I'm going to buy it just to, because I'm going to play with a bunch of wands here in the next couple of levels. And if I can find a good focus. I guess I could also look at getting some extra spirit with a scepter. So I can't rule those out either. Alright. So let's put these away.
Stay inside.
And then I'll check over here. So much trash in my bags. And I gotta check what level can I start using level 6 gems? I must be getting close. I am close, because I can do it. So just bump up what I'm using. And then look, so Frostbolt and Snap. I know I should take those, but I don't think I am. I think I'm going to rely on what I got. Then at level 7, get Elemental Weakness. Frostwall, definitely. I'm definitely picking up Frostwall. So I think I'm going to skip these, come to Weakness and Frostwall. Then cast on crit with Comet. That's my idea. So straight down the middle, cast on crit with Comet. And I've never ever used Eye of Winter. What will that do? Fire a single eye projectile which does not hit enemies. The eye constantly releases damaging shard projectiles in a spiral as it flies. If the eye passes over an elemental ground surface or orb, it will take on that surface's effect. Sounds cool. I mean, I guess you could put like overabundance on that, or something like that where you multiply it. Maybe. Especially for screen clears in maps, I could see that being cool. But for now, I'm going to stick here. I'm going to save these 2 wands for a level or 2. Really? I ran out of room in my trash drawer. That stuff I was playing with my ranger. So okay, let's go back to the trash. Put this guy in there. Get rid of that. All right, clean enough. Let's just go. I tried to add one yesterday, and then I just got tired. It wanted me to sign into. I did it through Twitch, and then it asked me to go through this other service that was attached to Twitch. I'll do it. I just haven't done it yet. It's like as I'm learning this, there's so many different things I'm trying to learn at the same time, you know? So I think I've got the channel set up decently. I've only been doing it a month. Trying to figure, I am multi-streaming. I enjoy doing that. So now when I stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time every time. So I'm figuring it out slowly. I'll just say that. I know there's a lot I can add, right? But I don't want to overwhelm myself as I first start this, trying to figure it all out at one time. But I'm enjoying it. Now, Muldoon, for any of you guys that have been just playing in-game for a long time, like I was in the last act on my druids, they buffed the hell out of Muldoon dropping resources.
From what I can see,
so
the Faridan have been preparing for war.
If you're looking to gain levels before you go on to the Dreadnought and you just want to gain a few extra levels grinding XP, I recommend Muldoon. Because so many resources are dropping out here, it's worth running a couple of times. Now watch out. I'll say that and you guys won't see what I'm talking about. But might as well put that on, and I'm working on not being squishy, so I'm coming over here to this huge energy shield increase. So yeah, I'll clear this whole zone just to gather, to farm. There's a whetstone. There's a scrap. Those are the things I'm talking about. They drop continuously here now, which I love. Come on, boy. Oh, see, that's the mechanic I hate the most. You guys asked earlier. Hate that mechanic so much. Yeah, just let a big giant guy.
Thank you.
Steal my mana. My auto mod. What? So explain to me what auto mod is. Sorry, I'm new. And my dogs are all running outside, so as any of you that have watched me before know, I adopt our rescue pit bulls. And when they run through the house, they get very, very loud, and they're on their way outside for their morning walk. So, sorry for the noise. But if you accept me, you have to accept my pit bulls. Alright, another focus we can look at. I think your auto mod is enabled. Now, you sent me a message on Discord. Whetstone. I love my dogs. Okay, auto mod on Twitch. I'll look that up. I'll have my AI tell me how to turn off auto mod. Yeah, basically my AI, I'm cheating a little bit because I'm having my AI tell me how to do everything. That's how I set up my multi-stream, the stream itself. Yeah, I'm thinking about actually doing just a short little stream where I tell old people like myself how to use AI to set up stuff like this. To say, hey, if you're old and you're stupid and you can't remember how to do things with technology, no worries. AI is here. You know, I think that might get some views on YouTube.
The air is thick with corruption. Have the fatted on no shame.
Man, I love these resources. Yeah, just trying to get into a rhythm now. So I don't have to think later. I don't like having to think about my spell rotation. I just like getting into a rotation where it happens before I even realize I'm doing it. Well, juice that box, definitely. Oh, I can't juice the box. Why can't I juice that box? I got Scrolls of Wisdom. Oh, that sucks. Alright. Nothing. 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 Alright. One charm slot. We're definitely looking for at least 2. Hoping we get lucky enough for 3. Yeah, I'm liking those little ice shards. Definitely. Oh, cool. Yeah, when I get off my chat, if you sent me a friend request or something on Discord, I will get on and after the stream, I'll get on and approve it. Die, die, die.
The winds bring fortune.
Yeah, farming all those resources. Okay. Any more resources? Any of them? Which one's the hewn evasion energy shield? Okay. Yeah, yeah. And that added damage there. I was actually really surprised with the single target damage it had on Geonor. Because I just started this right before Geonor when I got into the manor. So to be honest, I was a little hesitant on Geonor. I was like, okay, is this going to actually work well? And he died before he called his wolves. So I was sitting there shocked with how fast he died. Alright, give me some good. Take the orb. Been wasting so many orbs, so many resources. I think in the last week I've gone through hundreds of exalts just playing around with different low level characters, trying to figure out what I want to play in the expansion. But my point of view is, once the expansion starts, you're playing the league. You can't use anything that's sitting in your standard bag, and all I play is the league. So I don't know if anyone else plays outside the league, if they actually play the standard. Yeah. I think I'm gonna put it begins with a C. There's a spell a support gem that lowers the cost of your spells, like the mana cost efficiency. I think I'm gonna put that on that frost dart just so I can hold it down continuously and increase my cast speed so it almost comes out just like a rapid shot. Alright, I think we're clearing most of this. Get off the wall. Wrong button.
Nothing would stand in my way.
Alright, next level we get the big one I'm working for. See, it's getting quicker. Getting that cast speed up. I just need to get efficiency on that so it doesn't drain my mana as fast as we just did. Yeah, that's my thought. Get that thing just pumping, so you can just sit there, just just blast down a boss. Get into the mine.
This mine was sealed with some still inside. Corruption seems to have taken them.
Yeah, you could. I think you can definitely chain them. Right now, what I have on them is I have rapid casting to increase the cast speed, the focus, right, for the elemental damage, and then controlled destruction. So I'm just focusing on like the single target DPS on it. But definitely, if I ever find, because I really don't want to buy a the greater jeweler's orbs, but if I ever find a greater, maybe I could look at something like that. Yeah, me neither. So I'm just trying to, in my mind, and I could be way wrong, but I'm thinking, what would be really good for Chronomancer? And I'm thinking a Frost build might be really good for Chronomancer. So, freezing everybody up, warping through time, kind of bouncing back before and forth. I think that would just lock up a lot of characters on the screen that I'm fighting. But we'll know, right? We'll know probably by Act 3, is this really working? And if it's not working, then I'll make some adjustments. It's hard to really tell in Act 1 and 2, because everything now just kind of dies. Yeah, I think so too. It's so, the reason I love PoE 2 is, yeah, a lot of people go, and I understand why, right? If you don't have a lot of time to play and you're just wanting to have fun, a lot of people will use the same build. But this tree is huge and diverse for a reason. I mean, it really is. And the greatest thing about PoE 2 is if you just look at this tree, spend a little bit of time with it, a lot of bit of time, and try to figure out your own build, you could have a character that no one else has. And Sorceress has so many ways you can go. It could really, you could spend a whole league just getting to know this class. I don't know. I hope so. They said it was a week ahead, right? So I'll get on their YouTube channel a little later and see if they post any new videos. It seems like they're releasing at least a video a day now on YouTube. But yeah, none of us will know really how we're going to kind of play in 0.5 until they release those notes. I mean, everything we're doing right now, and I mean everything, even the guys that are acting like they actually know what's going to happen, we have no idea what they're going to be doing. They're making so many changes to the game. Now, I did notice, and I heard Talkative Try talking about this too. Jonathan Rogers did point out that they're making huge changes to Chronomancer. Now, I don't know what that means. I'm thinking that means they're going to buff Chronomancer, because no one's playing it. Right? So if no one plays a class and you make huge changes to it, that should be a good thing for those of us who want to try it. Oh, Oh, did they really? So, man. Okay, now. Okay, I know what I'm watching as soon as I get off. I didn't catch that. So yeah, I know what I'm watching when I get off my stream today. That's for sure. Did they say anything interesting? Like, did they point out like any changes, or were they vague about what the changes were? Because honestly, I'm having fun. I know this is just Act 2, right? But I'm having fun with the Chrono. This seems... And no, I can't say Chrono yet because we haven't done our Ascension yet. I'm having fun with the Sorceress. But if they have positive changes to that, that's really going to pump me up to want to try it in 0.5. Hey, those guys are shiny. Shiny, happy people. Yeah, I hope they put out some good news about Chrono changes, kind of giving us a hint of what those changes are going to be. Okay, let's see how we do. Yeah, I don't need to kill those guys. Let's see if she kills us. This lady can one-shot me. She's one-shotted me so many times. Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! Not bad. I think they gave it a defensive in the tree, reducing a lot of damage to the damage of time, but then you can rewind and lose the damage entirely. Yeah, that does sound like buffs. Yeah, I've never played Chrono before either, and that's why I'm kind of looking at this. When I saw that like 2% of the players actually try Chrono, I was like, okay, well, maybe if I do that, it'll be something different that, you know, I can kind of focus on. But yeah, that sounds really cool. It definitely adds complexity, right? So you're going to have to be aware of at all times. Like, you can't just sit there, push buttons, watch YouTube, and lose your place. I think you're going to have to be really involved and pay attention while you're playing Chrono so you can hit things like that. Because you're going to have to time that type of play to say, okay, I hit the button, I've enacted this skill. That's cool, right? Yeah, there's just so much to this where I have hope. Man, none of these are exactly what I'm looking for to play with. I think I've already got this in my bag. 99% increase in their shield. 19 to cold resistance. Damage over time bypasses your energy shield. While not on full life, sacrifice 10% of maximum mana per second to recover that much life. While not on full life. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's no. So take this apart. Get some more resources. Let's see if I have this in my stash. I think I do. No, I don't. Awesome. It goes in my stash. put this in my trash for now until I can play with them later. I didn't even realize I picked those up. I must have those. I do. Okay. So if I compare it, yeah, those are, I've got those qualityed a little bit. So I'll just take these apart. League's almost over.
Speak up.
Careful story. Ah, that's nice.
Yeah. Now, we did level 15 of damage as extra lightning damage. Okay. Looking for like a +3 to spells. 10 of 75, 8 of 75. Got that already, and no life less. Okay. I also got to check these. Cast speed. Now, can't you get a plus to spells on a focus? I think that's a thing. I think it is. Yeah, I'm running out. I've wasted so many resources in the last week. I'm running out of everything. But I've also been having fun, so there's that. That's insane. So, how full is our spell bar going to be, though, on Chronomancer? If we have multiple ways to slow down time, speed up time, those are buttons, right? And then we have, like, I'm still very low level right now, level 20. And I've already got 6 spells I'm using on my spell bar. So how complex is that going to get? Could be very interesting. Lots of evasion rating stuff. Alright, 62 energy shield. Yeah, I can see. So maybe that's part of the reason people don't play Chrono, right? Is it because of the difficulty of managing all the spells? You guys think that might have a part to do with it? I could see that being a part of it. Like, why is Ranger so popular? It's because well, I could just talk about myself. It's because I can just hold down Lightning Arrow and clear a whole map. Right? Or, why do I like playing Mercenary so much? It's just because I can walk through the screen firing off grenades and kill everybody as I walk through the screen. I think a lot of us like those simple characters just because it does make life easier.
Let us see. Move swiftly.
I could be wrong. Now I'm kind of getting pumped up with the idea of Chronomancer because of the complexity in a weird way.
If you did your blessings.
Okay, Trader's Passage, one step closer to our ascendancy. One little step.
Betrayed her people. Now I explore its secrets.
Those guys died fast. Hey guys, thanks for the fireballs. Okay, little experiment there. Take that tier 2 to look. I don't really fully understand the tiers either. I know the higher number, the better, air quotes, the gear is. I think it's just the potential though, right? So if it's a tier 2, it has a higher potential of rolling better numbers than the base. But I don't think I fully understand the impact of that. Because I've seen really great numbers, like high numbers, come out of base gear, and really shitty numbers come out of tiered gear. So I think part of the reason I don't get into crafting a lot is just there's so much RNG. I've said before, I wish they would come up with a way to just say, okay, we're going to reduce the RNG greatly. It's going to cost you extra resources to do it. And if like I could get a big like 1500 energy shield, I'd pay the resources to do that. And it wouldn't make it any easier. I would have to farm the resources, right? But farming the resources, going through trying to make gear, and then getting shitty gear and losing all the resources just feels bad. Yeah, we should start a petition. Get rid of the RNG. Get rid of it. We don't like it. The game's locking up. Why is the game locking up? Ooh, did we already find her?
The traitor must be sealed
Nice.
within these doors.
Okay, let's see if she kicks our butt. I'm very squishy.
Punishment.
I should level and get that big 30 on it before I fight her, but worst thing that could happen is she kills us. I'm very squishy. I don't like being squishy. You already disappeared? Why'd you already disappear? Man, she's disappearing fast. I messed that fight up and we still got through it that easy. Those frost darts are way better at single target than I thought they would be. Not saying they're great, they're just way better than I thought they would be. And now we get all this added XP from the spiders. Like free XP. There we go. Okay, so right now my energy shield is at low 271. This will bump it up a little bit, I hope. 271 to 340. That's a nice little increase with our crappy gear. Because that's going to scale as we get better gear. I still want to put a few more points into defensives. Yeah, give me that XP. Come on. Evasion, evasion. Another thing I would like them to do is, like, for each boss, we should always get a class piece of gear on a boss. So, like, not saying it's a good piece that you're going to use, but, like, if I if I'm playing Sorceress, it seems like 90% of the stuff that drops is for a Ranger. If I'm playing Ranger, it seems like 90% of the stuff that drops is for a Sorceress. There has to be a way to say, okay, you're going to get some class gear with every boss. Not every mob, but at least every boss. Is that too much to ask? Am I whining too much? I love the game. Why do I whine so much? Ah, the exit. Nice.
Orbala and the Sisters 5. Beautiful.
Alright, where's Helani Gates? Where you at? Guess I killed him. Nope, don't care. Lots of lower level orbs drop in Lightning 2. And lots of runes, low level runes. Level 6. We don't need a level 6, but we'll put them in the stash. Starting to cook a little more. So I'm laying my frost or my fire ring with the idea that then when I hit my frost bomb on top of it, it infuses the frost bomb with additional fire. Mine don't, and I think they're supposed to, but the reason mine don't is I'm running elemental focus. Supported skills cannot inflict elemental ailments, so they cannot build up freeze. And but I'm looking for that really big single target damage, and it seems to be working really well without building up the freeze. For my freeze, I'm using the Ice Nova, and that seems to be freezing pretty decently. Like, not great, like I'm not locking everything down, but it seems to be working okay. Hey! See, the single target on the darts seems to be working really well, especially against the bosses. Don't hold me on that, right? This is just kind of an experiment to see what I can do with this. And for those clears like this, I'm just cycling between my orb, my frost nova, and the ring of fire. Hey guys. And right now I'm getting a little help because my staff has +2 to spells. Want to look at all the staffs. All the wands, definitely, because I'm trying to get +3 to a wand. I don't know what level... like, at this level, is +2 the best I can get on a wand, or can we already get +3? And then I'm hoping to get a focus with, like, extra damage to spells. Shoot, and if I got my Christmas wish, I would like a wand with +3 to spells with extra, like, elemental damage. Extra damage. That would be my Christmas wish. Alani Gates, yes. And then after Halani, we can do our Ascension and try Chronomancer.
Must infest this place.
Hey guys.
Hold them back while I open the gate.
I will. I'll hold them back. You open the gate. Open the gate. Hurry up. Open the gate.
Reopen ancient gates of seven waters. You will burn.
Advance with me.
Alright, I'm advancing with you.
We must open.
Shiny. Very shiny. I guess. Now, if you guys have advice for me, like if you think I should be trying something on this, let me know. I'll definitely try other stuff. This is our experiment. Okay, now, okay, so we got some defenses there. Energy shield recharge, max energy shield. I want to jump over and run right to more damage, but I also feel like I should come up. Maybe I should come up first and get some more defensives. And I'm not having any issue with my mana right now. And this is the key that I want to come get. But right now my mana feels pretty good. So maybe I should just run over, at least get one of these. Cast speed would be awesome. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to come over for cast speed first. Pump up those darts with some big cast speeds. That's what I'll do. And again, like I always say, please don't take what I do as a build you should follow, because it's probably wrong. And I guarantee you it's not meta, okay? So, but that's okay. We don't have to run meta builds in this game. We really don't. Now, if you don't have much time and you want to know what great build can get you through the game, there are a lot of people out there that have made those builds. By all means, follow them. They're even adding that into the game as base. Did you guys see that? Where somebody that builds out a really good build can basically create the build, you import it into the game, and not only do you follow their build plan, which could be very nice, but they also show you all the skill gems they use, all the support skills they use right in the game, and their inventory. So to get the most out of this build, these are the things you should be using. That's going to change this game completely, for especially the casual player, the guy that only can play a couple hours a week. that's going to be off the charts. That's going to take this game and put it in a very, very easy to play. Not, you know, again, you still have to kill the bosses, right? You still have to go through and do everything yourself, but you can look at those meta builds, just load it up and go. That's such a huge quality of life increase. It's insane. We'll take that charm. Again, one of the guys I follow a lot is Talkative Try. He was breaking that down the other day, and he was like, "That's." I agree. That's a big, big, big change to the game. Okay, let's just kill these guys. That Orb of Storms, man. I guess.
I'm carrying enough already.
I should go throw my wands. Let me go throw my wands in my bag, so I'm gathering wands to play with them.
What have you learned?
Hey,
So, take
Yeah.
care.
yep, I'll take care. And I'm gonna have to do something with them quickly because I'm running out of space. See, Yeah, I'm running out of space everywhere. Evasion, energy shield, trash. Why did they even pick that up? Must have picked that up and didn't even see it. Don't care.
Speak up.
She's rude, right? Speak up. Yep, just bam, trash. Put this away. And then we can get back to doing what we were doing. Ooh, a boss. Hey, come back over here. What are you doing? Right. Exalt. We will take an exalt. Nothing. Well, look at that. You never know. Let's look at that right now. 53 energy shield. Just not good enough. Come on. Shiny. There's lots of shiny things today. Okay, let's see how we do against the boss.
I tried to
See?
seek peace,
Nice and fast.
and the Sekimars disgraced me. This time, we choose war.
Oh, I shouldn't stand in the fire, right? Is standing in lightning a bad thing? I'm just
We
curious.
shall finish this.
Yeah, standing in that fire is not a good idea.
Not escape. Quickly! He conjures the very sands against us.
Alright.
The country. We must.
So we got through that in a decent time. Just chatting and getting through it. Nothing there.
German rock. We would have speak to us.
Oh, I can use level 7 now? I can use level 7 now. Elemental weakness is where I'm going. And I'm going to come straight down through the middle here. Frostwall and Comet. So it curses all targets in the area after a short delay, lowering their elemental resistances. Curse inflicts negative 46% to elemental resistances. So we will do that. Now, I hope I got some more level 7s in my bags. That would make our life a little bit easier right now. Look, the load screens are wonderful. Load screens are our friends. Alright, level 7. Come on, tell me I got some level 7s. Level 7, level 7, level 8. Lots of level 7s. Do I have a spirit gem level 7? Now, I'm probably using the wrong spirit gem. What spirit gem would you guys use on this and why? Because what I'm using is mana remnants just to keep my mana up. I was thinking convalescence. Or even Raging Spirits just for a little extra damage. But everything's been going pretty good right now. So I think I'll stick with the mana remnants. I'm getting a lot of the mana remnants, but I get what you're saying, right? It wouldn't hurt to put on Arctic armor either. Because, well, I don't have enough spirit for both. Let me look at my spirit. I don't think... No, I have no spirit. So, if I get a nice chest piece with big spirit on it, or if one of the other things I was thinking about doing, if I can find a good one, and then maybe carry a scepter, right? That gives... But most of the scepters are going to be minion-based. But if I can get my spirit up a little bit, then I could start maybe doing a defensive side with Arctic armor as well. But for now, what I'm going to do is, I think you're right, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm going to stick with my mana remnants 4 to 7. I didn't even realize I haven't updated my mana remnants in 3 levels, or 3 gems. That's trash. That can be fun to play with, but not really for me. Let's just get rid of both of those.
What?
Yeah, but you know what? If it could, if I changed my setup so it could freeze, that might be an actual thing, right? Because I'm firing them off fast. So let's read this tooltip. So it conjures a number of icy projectiles that launch towards the target. Projectiles that hit a chilled or frozen target create chunks of ice that deal additional damage on impact into ground. Consumes a cold infusion if possible to cause each projectile to lodge into the enemy, then explode. Cannot cause freeze buildup. So no, or they cannot cause freeze or inflict chill. I wish they could. Now, I wonder, what if you put cold attunement on that? Because it doesn't itself. So let's read like a tooltip for cold attunement. It's probably, yeah, all I need, it doesn't matter. So, like, let's go cold. Cold penetration, cold exposure. Supported skills inflict exposure for 8 seconds on a critical hit with cold damage. Exposure is a type of debuff that lowers the affected enemy's total elemental resistances, but that doesn't cause freeze. What about, yeah, Embitter. Your supported skills would gain an extra damage of the type. No. Freeze. Cause 50% more freeze buildup. Since it doesn't cause freeze buildup, that's out too. And I thought there was a thing, such a thing as cold attunement. Maybe I'm just stupid. Supported skills have 50% increased freeze. Doesn't really affect us. Yeah, so if any of you out there know a way to work support gems to make frost darts cause like freeze buildup, I think that's a great thought. It really is, because we would be firing so many of them.
Who goes there?
Anything good? Anything good? Anything good? I would love to find a better 69 energy shield. I would love to find someone with spirit. That might be one just to have fun with. Let's just throw. Let's throw this on there. Energy shield, energy shield. Yeah, broken. Here's a thought. I think that lowered the. Yeah, now I'm just going to take it apart. It's fun just to waste gold, though. It doesn't really matter in this game. Yeah, and. Did we look? +2 to lightning. Why can't that just be. I just want that just to be spells. Lightning. I'm going to just keep looking. I'm just going to keep looking. Man, I saw that +2 on the wand and I was like, yes! But just lightning. Okay, I always run Keth. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't have to run Keth yet. We're going to go do our trial. What was I thinking? Okay, so if you guys are still watching, I am going to cheat right now. And I'm going to show you how to cheat in a very fair way. And you should cheat this way.
The Winter Sechemas challenge. I am right.
So, who was the last character I had come through here? So, I'm going to log out. And I'll explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So, the last character I had coming through here was my Deadeye. Yeah, I was playing around with my Deadeye. And I'm pretty sure he was the last one I had going through there. Like I said, I've been deleting characters and creating new characters for the last couple of weeks, just playing around. Not Well of Souls. So dumb. Trial of Seconds. Hideout. Seconds. There we go. So. Now. And I always keep one of these just to come back here. Yes. Take all these. Now, if you're brand new to the game, and a lot of you watching don't know what the game is, which is sad for me because I love this game. But if you're brand new to the game, you won't be able to do this right away. And I'm going to point out some things during my trial that'll help you. The most important thing in the trial of the Secumus is honor resistance. That's it. Honor resistance is what matters the most. So I'm just going to log this guy back out. This 1 minute it takes to do this is really well worth it. And then I got to find this is shocking. Or no, the Keepa. The Keepa is who I'm playing. So we're going to make this a lot easier on ourselves. Going to pick these relics up. So as you go through the trial, if you haven't played the game before, you find all these types of relics. And if you find honor resistance, keep it in your relic locker.
I will serve.
And again, this is just what I do. I think that the honor resistance is key to everything, especially since when you're starting off, you have no honor resistance. So we'll pop these puppies in.
Perhaps here, Balbala, we can both be redeemed.
And this is going to make sense to you that haven't done this before in a second.
My time has
That
come.
gold bar where it says I only have 872 honor. Every time you get hit, and it doesn't matter if it's an NPC or if it's a trap, that honor will be reduced. If you die or if you run out of honor, you fail the trial. Okay, so that's key to know. Now this is an easy one. We're not even going to fight. We're just going to run. So we're just going to avoid every monster. That is a fast spider. Whee! And that's... Whoa. Oh, did I miss one? Did I miss one? Where is it? Oh, no. How did I miss one? I think I went the wrong way. There it is.
Impressive endurance.
Yeah, I almost messed that up bad. I did mess it up, but I almost messed it up bad. Wee, that was close. Sacred water. No. Rewards are unknown in Tromet. You have no evasion. Do I actually have any evasion? That's an interesting question. I have 3% evasion. Yeah, so I'm going to come here so I can get the Shrine to Restore Honor. I always look ahead, or I try to look ahead, and wherever I see a shrine that restores honor, just in case I mess up, I want that. Hey, stop with that. That's not nice. Pick up our sacred water. Use the sacred water to buy things from the vendor. Hey, oh, stone wall. Evasion rating, we don't care. Wow, this one, usually for the low level, they only have 3 of those windows.
Good riddance.
So, what I was saying earlier, if you're just starting out, look for all these urns, and it will take you a little bit longer to get through because you're stopping and you're opening the urns. But they do drop the relics every once in a while. And so it will help you build up your relics and find the ones with honor resistance. Also, if you find one that is a low level relic with only like one line on it, you can, remember, you can buff them. So like this, oh, it already has 2, right? But if that had 1, I would be able to use my Orb of Augmentation and actually buff that up. But really starting out, take your time finding those urn relics. It helps you so much. Yeah, I'm going to come here. Yeah, I'll come here. Now, oh, another run. Okay, got to pay attention so I don't get lost again this time. Get out of there. And they might follow me in. Jerk hit me. That was not nice. Alright, they didn't take my honor. That's all that matters. And I'm just going to go for the bronze key because every debuff you take in every room stays with you for every room. Man, hit that guy. No sacred water. That guy did not want to die. Energy shield 61. Gotta stop messing around, just do what I'm supposed to be doing. Take those little beetles. And I did get hit there. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Did we finish it? Yeah. Okay. Well, that one only had a couple. Bronze key. Sacred water. And then after that, monsters' action speed cannot be slowed below base monster 20%. I don't care. I don't care if they can be slowed. Another sprint. Okay. If I don't mess this up, again, this is a... Is this our 3rd or 4th sprint? Because I'm not even paying attention to what rooms I'm going into when I choose it. I'm looking at the ailments and what's behind them.
Stand tall.
I will stand tall. Anybody out here? Okay. Sacred water. Thank you. 305 sacred water. So 50% less sacred water found. Don't care because we should be getting to the boss really easily. care. Yeah, let's go this way. Don't care. Alright, nice. Finally. So here we're going to fight 2 packs of elites. Or 2 elites in a pack. And I'm getting hit all over the place right now. Big hit there. But you see my honor did not budge. My honor took barely any hit. And quite honestly, it's just because I have that honor resistance. That's why it's so important. Because that was not a clean fight. That was a bad fight. Nice seal relic, a tapestry relic, and an urn relic. So, you know, when we look at those, to me, all of those, I'm just going to disenchant them. Didn't even see that dude sitting there. Let's just go. Yeah, I do. It's fun though. It's kind of just rolling out. Okay, now you do not have to take any of these. So I'm not having any major defects the way I'm playing right now, so I'm not going to take any of them. I'll take the cash. It doesn't really matter. Everything I get in these caches is trash, to be honest. Oh, time trial. So if you can kill the elites and it knocks like 20 or 30 seconds off the time, that's the only key here. And try not to get hit. Alright, let's get some more shards out there. Come on, boys. Wow, got a hit there. Don't like that. Okay. And we leveled, nice. So where were we going? We're coming over here for the cast speed. Come down for our cast speed to help speed up our ice starts. Because the ice starts are what's killing the bosses for us. I did not think they would carry such an impact, but man, they are really outperforming what I thought they would do. Anything? Oh, seal relic. So, like, let's just see what that is, since I'm probably going to disenchant it. Yeah, don't care. And let's fight the boss. We're in a pretty good spot.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself.
Furious Stone Lord, I challenge you.
Beware of the birth. Out for the slam.
See, those darts, I did not think those darts would be that good, but man, they really are. That's a nice surprise for me. I mean, he's not a hard boss, but I'm impressed by that. But just by the performance of the character. So here we go, Chronomancer. We're not even going to look at the other ones. The whole point of this is to experiment with a ascendancy we've never played with, and that most people don't play. So I hope some of the people coming in are Chronomancers, that you guys do have experience. And if you do, tell me what you think. So cooldown recovery. Let's look at the major nodes. Consume a cooldown when used. Okay. Slowed. Recoup effects occur every 4 seconds. What is inevitable agony? Curse all targets in an area after a short delay, causing a portion of damage they take from hits to be tracked by the curse debuff. When the debuff's rotation expires, they take that track damage again all at once. That's interesting. That could be good for bosses, right? Curse zone erupts after 0 to 10% reduced delay. Okay. That's interesting. Sands of Time. Sands of Time grants 60% increased cast speed, scaling down to 1% over 10 seconds, at which point it will then scale back up to 60%. It also grants 1% increased area of effect, scaling up to 60% after 10 seconds. Again, that sounds like a boss killer. Temporal Rift. While active, passively leaves after images of your recent past. Cast the spell to return to the oldest after image, teleporting you to that location. Resetting your life, mana, and energy shield. Okay. Man. That's awesome. That is really good. That could, like, if you mess up, a boss hits you, you're about to die, and you could teleport back to before they hit you to get your life, your energy shield, everything back. I'm gonna go that route. And again, it's probably wrong, right? I don't know, but I'm gonna try it. It's a spirit. Don't please. No, it's free. Okay, good. So now we have Temporal Rift. We are doing Chrono for the first time ever. Temporal Rift. Now, here's the question. What should I buff that with? Like, that's a question I'm going to have to give a lot of thought to. What support gems should I put on there? Rapid casting? You can't put rapid? Okay. What do they recommend for Temporal Rift? Second Wind. Supported skills have 50% less cooldown recovery rate. And twice, yes. Okay, I definitely get that. Cooldown recovery 1. Yeah, so, yeah, it kind of makes sense, right? To go down the route of getting that to pop as many times as you can. Clarity. No, vitality. I think I'm gonna go cooldown recovery.
Time itself to my will.
I know I got some level 3s. So I got to get rid of a lot of these, right? After a while, they just end up being trash in your bag. Yeah, let's go cooldown recovery on that. And then I think everything else is trash. I mean, those are decent. Don't care. Don't care. And yeah, I'm not even going to play with it. So how many keys do I got? I've got 2 bronze and a gold. And take the volatile wand to look at it.
I have no space for that.
I have no space for that. the antler focus. 2. Energy shield, critical hit chance for spells, 10% increased critical spell damage bonus, 5% maybe? Maybe. Sorry about my dogs. Sorry.
When I this use that well.
And just throw these in my bag. I'll come back and trash those later. That way I can play with these focuses. And the wands. Mitts. Armor, don't care. Maybe. Okay. Guys, we are chronomancers. I'm getting excited now. Look at our little guys popping up behind us.
What happened?
Okay, so can you get a plus to spells on a focus? I think you can. So +1 level to all spell skills. 39% increased spell damage. I just wish I could find a focus to give me that too. And then I can get rid of the staff. Because my staff only gives me a +2 to spells. And no extra spell damage.
What? For you, young one.
Okay. Just not what I'm looking for. Half speed. Extra fire damage is nice. That extra is big. Because what that means is no matter what spell you cast, you're getting 30% of damage on top of that as extra fire damage. And in a lot of times that extra outweighs the plus to spells. I'm not sure mathematically how that works, but I've seen it a lot.
Do not wander. Who goes there?
Yeah, I'm just... Alright, let's trash. No trash there.
Care for a story?
And I am going to keep... I'm going to get rid of that too. And I need to take a few minutes eventually and play with these things. Oh, those are 3. This is my trash drawer. I'm running out of trash drawers. But I will come in and play with those things, I promise. Oh. So did I bump up all the level 7s? I think I did. Yeah, I did. When can we use level 8? I only got 3 of those. I think it's 2 or 3 levels from now. 26. So, okay. Put our treasure away. And let's go. Let's go. And we're going to Keth to get our 2 free points. And to level up a bunch of times. And to try our new spell. So that's my... Oh, you know what? I didn't even use Elemental Weakness. I forgot I put it on my bar. That's smart. So for the Temporal Rift, since it's so new to me, I didn't even buff Elemental Weakness. So dumb. Okay, While active, passively leaves after images in your recent past. Cast the spell to return to the oldest after image. Okay, so I do have to have it on my bar. I don't even know why I have this on there. I'm not going to use it. So, okay, so we'll
I can only
I
imagine
have to
how
remember about my
painful it must
elemental
have been in
weakness
your
and use
time.
that on a boss. That is an awesome spell. Okay, I just wanted to press that button and see what it looked like. Sorry. Okay. And we do have 2 cooldowns on that, so that should turn over relatively quickly. Oh, Wisp. I'll follow you, Wisp. I want to fight an elite and see. Need to get into a dangerous spot. Oh, is it going to go to the boss? If it goes to the boss, that'd be interesting. Hey, stop shooting at me. I'm coming, I'm coming. Be patient. Okay, that isn't good. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I died. I got rolled into that corner and this got stuck. Alright, so that was bad. We died. Dying don't feel good. Oh. Are we close to running the rooms? We are. We're running the rooms. Good, good, good. Awesome. Armory. Let's run that down there. Let's run this up here. I like putting everything as low as I can. If I connect, yeah, it connects. Okay. Alright, so how many rooms do we got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rooms. Get some good XP. Thanks, Evelyn. I appreciate that. I can use all the support I can get.
A building that shifts like the sands.
So, like, I always get into the same groove. Like, I always go to the left, then I always clear right, and then I go up. Like, everybody else get into your own little thing where you have to run the tempo the same way every time or you feel weird. Ah, Exalted Workbench. Thank you. Might as well. It feels like I'm stuck with this weapon. Extra fire damage. That's what I'm talking about. 29% is extra fire damage. That was a good roll. That was very nice. I'm so happy with that. Very happy. So what did that raise us? That took us up quite a bit. Yeah, that took us up quite a bit. Our DPS is still low, but that helps so much. We are moving up. Those little changes make me so happy. So that was the left. Okay. That was. I thought the left was bigger. Let's go to the right. Hey guys. I hit my temporal twice for some reason. Alright, another workbench in here. Where are you at? Somebody's in here. Two somebody's are in here. Rare equipment. We have rare on, right? No? We have no rare on? That sucks. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. Yeah, I'm dumb. Let's see what I can put on here. Okay. Not great, but what are you gonna do? It's free. Those free little bonuses in the early rounds do help. Oh, the boss. Okay. This guy has killed me so many times. I'm gonna hide from that big slam. It's fine. Just let the frost dodge work and mow him down. Good, good, good. I accidentally hit the wrong button there again, and so I gotta get used to having all these spells.
This medallion's rather beautiful.
It's a good problem to have to get used to having this many spells. It's a complex character. Rare. Now rare is what I don't have. What the heck is going on in my head? Yeah. Why can't I add augments a rare equipment item with a new random modifier? That's rare, right? I don't understand. Oh. Lightning damage to attacks. Okay. And like I said earlier, I have 2 kids graduating this week. The house is busy. People coming in from out of town. My dogs are going crazy. It's a fun time. It really is. Support gem. Let's see if I can hit the right buttons this time. Is that any good? Nope, not any good. Easy enough. Another exalt. Yeah, let's keep at it. Nice. Physical damage to attacks, right? We're not doing attacks. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, when I saw the lightning to attacks, I got excited. Sorry about the dogs. So, we don't do attacks. Yeah. Oh, so those gloves are broken for me. Oh, man. Yep. Need to start reading everything all the way through. I mean, it's free editions on there, but we get no bonus from it at all. Just how things work. Alright, so those gloves are broken. Really? Exalted Workbench. Why can't I? Dexterity doesn't help us at all. So we're getting some bad rolls. We'll take this. Looking for another boss, like the big flame dude. Hopefully we have him so I can see how well this is going to work. Okay. And yeah, we're coming over here to increase our cast speed. Alright. Your wish is my command, I guess. Try to... There we go. Nice. Don't want to stand in the fire.
Behold their fortune. Golden ruin.
Get out of the fire. I don't want him to hold.
Degenerate.
Get my bonuses up. Nice. Okay.
Another medallion.
Another medallion. Let's improve the quality. We can improve the quality. Above 20%, so we take. Val Infuser, we'll take, put in our bags. At this level, I don't want the Val Infuser above 20%. I just want to improve my stuff up to 20% for free. Jeez. I'm face tanking right now. Maybe I'm getting a little tired. Maybe when I finish Kef, I'll probably take a break. Notice my gameplay is coming down a little bit. Getting super excited for small stuff and then messing up my whole gameplay. I don't mind dying. I just don't want to do it. Those gloves are broken. Oh, him again. I like that a lot. Hit the wrong button there. That hit me? I didn't think that hit me. I did not think that hit me. Take our Regal. Maybe. We'll identify that. Take our Orb. Oh, come on now. Yeah, I'm just kind of walking in a daze right now.
Gabby. Gabby. Don't you
Got another workbench. Oh, got another workbench. A Regal again. Really have nothing to use a stupid Regal on. The max life on there is nice. And the rarity is nice too. Alright, we're making headway. We're figuring out the base of Chronomancer. Not doing a great job yet. I'll admit that. I should have taken this port. No, I don't think there's... Yeah, maybe. Should have taken the port. I'll just sprint on over.
Hey!
Okay, guys. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna end the stream here. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me today. Had a lot of great chats today, and I appreciate your support. Got some good follows and good conversations with everybody. I'll be back on later, and hope you guys have a really good day.